What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure, like and sub, and let's get into this. The adage "Go woke, go broke" been around for a couple of years now. Do believe it came from Jeremy Hamley at the Quartering, owner of F&T. If you know, you know. But other than that, DEI kills art is something I've heard a lot, and that is from Elon. And more people are speaking out. The Thomas Mahlers, the Matthew Karches, and now someone asked Elon directly about all the video game flops that we've been covering, and well, let us see what the man responds with.
I was wondering, with recent flops like
make video games great again.
Yeah, exactly. With recent flops like Conquered and Dustborn, games are prioritizing pronouns and things like that instead
That's
of
annoying.
actual gameplay. Yeah.
My man asked Elon Musk about Concord and Dustborn, and trust me, Elon knows about them.
So I was wondering, have you ever thought about making your own gaming studio and making an impact in the industry?
You know, if there's one thing I could say that would be a fun thing to do, it would be to start a gaming studio.
Oh my God, please, Daddy Elon, save the video game industry. And yeah, he posts video games of him playing some MOBA game. I hear tier 150 on blah blah blah. So he is a gamer. Shocking.
So I do actually intrinsically love video games. And I think actually if you apply sort of AI to video games, you could really make it to some incredible video games.
Now, we actually had a conversation about this yesterday. He does not mean, and I dear God, I hope he doesn't. It does not mean having AI write and produce video games. But shout out to Hayden Wayne. We were talking about this using AI to have reactive and adaptive NPCs who I mean, obviously you would still have voice actors for main characters, you would still, and this is going to get more and more important when we're making our own games because the main industry has been corrupted. Having AI to do dialogue, to do character decisions and animations for it, just NPCs in the world that would just elevate your world state. We've seen Skyrim already has something very similar to that where you can talk to the NPC. It's a mod, of course, but I think that's what he means.
So yeah, I think just generally for content, the problem with like the sort of DEI and the woke mind virus is that it kills the art. You know, it's just like as soon as when you can see something that is forcibly imposed on the story and it's discordant, it destroys the art.
First time I heard him say this was shout out to Film Threat, who did the D-Files, the Disney files, and they leaked all the underrepresented group, the checklist literally that Amazon and Disney and other studios need to abide by. The 50% or more from an underrepresented group need to be in your catering, 50% or more need to be in a main action role, 50%, and it goes on and on like that. You cannot create free art if you have stipulations like that you are abiding by.
And now it's hard to enjoy the story. It kicks you out of the story because you can just feel that you're being lectured.
We're seeing it in movies and TV and all that kind of stuff. It's like, let me just enjoy my video games.
Exactly. I know. Come on, not video games too.
And they can't. This is the Larry Fink from BlackRock who said that when you are trying to change the culture of a company, the change you are trying to make must be echoed everywhere. In this case, he was talking about a company, but in this case, the company is America. And so the change that the woke mind virus, DEI proponents, funded by ESG money, the change that they want to see done must be echoed everywhere. So even when you try to escape to your video games, the change they want is there, staring you in the face.
All right.
Yeah, and Elon, well aware of it. I hope they keep bringing up those comments and questions to him. I just want to say this is very similar to what we've seen from, well, obviously the classics of Tolkien here, saying that the moment disbelief arises, the spell is broken, the magic, or rather art, has failed. You are then out in the primary world again, looking at the little abortive secondary world from outside. Meaning, as soon as you break verisimilitude, as soon as you break the reality of the fiction from outside sources, everyone becomes aware of it, and it just breaks everything. And we saw this from Thomas Mahler. I'm not going to read this whole thing, obviously. I just want to say that he too is saying it about being forced to DEI, and he says, absolutely not. I find that entire approach perverted. I am an artist. I would rather quit than have someone else tell me how we should do our art. That would make a mockery out of everything I believe. And of course, also we saw Matthew Karch commenting, talking about when they made Space Marine 2, they didn't want to impose morals or anything else. All they wanted was a solid gameplay loop and to get the heartbeat raising a little bit. And that is all you need these days to make a good video game, is a solid gameplay loop. Get that heartbeat rating. Don't preach to the gamers you're trying to sell to. Just make a good game. But obviously many are shackled by those requirements and they can't, which is why I would sort of like to see Elon make a video game company. I mean, let me know what you think about this. I know the boy is busy, but my God, just get some experts that have been all fired and pushed out of the mainstream industry, and all those industry vets, and get them to start a new company. Either way, let me know what you think of this. Share, like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're gonna do that, thank you.
Well, bye.